Hey guys, ZeroArmada here. Have a secondary weapon overview commentary for the breech-loaded pistol. The breech-loaded pistol is a new weapon that came out during the evacuation patch. It is available at level 36 for 6500 GP for a permanent unlock and purchase, or alternatively, just like any other weapon, you can actually go through Zen, unlock it early. It takes about 500 Zen or $5 USD to unlock it and buy it permanently. Kind of just a general overview of the weapon. If you've heard what the developers have said about it, it's more of a trick shot weapon. Much similar to the Tomahawk. It's really satisfying to kill someone with it, but you don't want to lose that hindsight that you still have a primary weapon and this is a secondary weapon. Your primary weapon is still going to do most of the damage up front, or it's going to take care of all the kills for you up front. This is more of a safety net if you need to kill someone and you're kind of in a panic mode, or if you've dealt some damage to someone and you need to finish them off. This is where the breech-loaded pistol comes in, and comes in effectively. Different magazine types we have the explosive round, the incendiary round, and the shotgun round. The explosive round basically does about 250 damage, but that's delayed damage. You shoot it, it hits someone, takes about 5 or so seconds to actually explode and deal all the damage then. So it's a delayed round. It's like I said, it's more. This one's definitely more of a skill shot weapon, because if you miss, you're kind of screwed. But it's still going to do the damage, so it's still going to have a radius regardless if it hits or not. So you can shoot it at a wall and pray that someone comes near it, and it will still do damage. Alternatively, you can actually shoot it onto an ally player and use it more of a suicide bombing fashion. If you've seen my Tomahawk gameplay, you've probably seen like what I did with that. But you can pretty much shoot this at an ally player and have them go to an enemy, and they'll do the same sort of damage up front as well. So you have a multitude of uses with the explosive round, but you have about 250 damage, so you got to make sure you're really close to the enemy, or if you're hitting them, for it to deal that full 250 damage, because you got to remember there's still a range drop off. So even if you hit someone, it might be at the cusp of the range of the explosion, and it might not deal the full 250 damage. So keep that in mind. Incendiary round does a little bit more damage, 300 damage, but it's damage over time, much like the way that any other incendiary round behaves. So you shoot it, it takes about like 5 or 6 seconds to actually deal the full 300 damage. So this is definitely more effective if you want to, finish someone off and get that damage off as fast as possible. This would probably be the route you want to take. And then lastly, we have the shotgun round. The shotgun round does 50 damage per pellet. It shoots multiple pellets. I don't know the exact number offhand, but you really want to stay close to your enemy, as close as possible, because of the fact that you're definitely going to miss your pellets, or some of the pellets, when you shoot. It's got about 12.61 max hip spread and about 5.04 max aim spread, so your bullets are really going to be spread out a little bit more than you really want to be. So you definitely got to take that into account when you're kind of using the shotgun shell for the breech loaded pistol. Other things you can customize your scopes. I recommend the 6 scope, the 6 zoom sniper scope. This gun kind of behaves more along the lines of a revolver, in terms of how it acts and behaves at short range and long range. So I definitely think it really does work hand in hand with the long range scope, because you can still be pretty dead on accurate. It's got a little bit of an arc to it. I mean, if you shoot it, the bullet's not going to really go pinpoint, so you got to keep that in mind. I've had some inconsistencies with that when I've been playing around with it, so just be wary of that. So you can customize your magazine, your scopes, any scope you want, and then finally you can put your camo on it. So there's not much customization you can go on behalf of the breech-loaded pistol, but it's still enough to give you some sort of variety. And that's pretty much it for the commentary. I'll have some gameplay about this. I think I'm using the actual explosive round for this gameplay, but if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And thanks for watching as always, guys. Much appreciated.
objective nearing completion. Mission objective completion imminent.